So this is a painting of Quan I did as a final project for a Chinese painting class in grad school. And the professor, he hated me. He was a Chinese man, and I felt like he was being like racist, like reverse racism. Like I would do something and then a white girl would do it and he would applaud her and like tear me apart. But I also wasn't very good. So I just thought, well, maybe he has a point. So anyway, for this final critique, I actually tried. And that night, I stayed up all night to finish it. This, another Korean American girl who was in my class, we started talking and she said that she experienced the same thing. And she was a great artist. I mean, technically very skillful. So she said she'd taken several classes from him and that other people know this. And they were like, why are you still taking his classes? And I felt this like anger and passion in me that I didn't feel for myself. Because again, I was like, well, maybe I'm not that good, so I kind of deserve it. And maybe I'm just putting a story on him, like projecting that he's kind of like racist. But he was treating her work, which is stellar. So, anyway, that painting is now, and I don't love it, but it's now in the Temple of Quan. And it's a triptych. So originally, these three paintings were level. But I came in yesterday, and she had dropped down and I don't know how it's hanging there. I don't want to touch it, but it's like completely level. It's just dropped down. So immediately I thought the message was like, she's coming down to meet me, because I had just done an activation with her. But she said, no, you are coming down. And it was a sense of being like more firmly rooted in the ground. Yeah, the messages I've been getting lately are just like simplify, like prune, like this metaphor of too many babies trying to come out of the womb. It's like, so none of the babies end up getting nourished. You have to like abort the babies that are not like your true one. And pruning, like, so that one can grow more fully. I read this description of the Queen of Swords and saying how she cuts off your hands so that you can no longer reach for the seductions that are within your reach, the false seductions. Okay, so yeah, staying. Oh, and I'll tell you the messages from the goddesses today because I think they probably apply to everyone right now. I was sitting outside and Quan, no, who came first? White Buffalo Woman, and I've been sleeping in her temple. She said, quiet your mind. Quiet your mind. And listen to the language of the flowers. Which is something in my third story. It's like you can hear what other live things are saying. You could feel it if you're not noisy inside. So I stopped and I listened to them. I was outside in the trees and I felt like they were celebrating like a happy day. It's beautiful fall day here. And so and then who came next? Quan. She said, I felt like I was looking at the water and I felt in my body like this like wave, and she said, let go. Like I'm fully supported, like I can let go. And already I was like stressed because I was cleaning the place for guests and have to fix my computer and then pick up an employee. And yeah, I just got the message to like, actually I don't have to do any of those things really. And even as I do them, I don't need to feel like it's some big duty that I have to be stressed now for. And Mother Mary said, be gentle with yourself. And it also felt like it helped me make the decision of not trying to do too many things today. Like, I feel like I should get the computer fixed first because I need to, and it might take a while. But I'm like, no, I don't want to do 4 different things today. I'll just wait till tomorrow. And yeah, just treat myself like a baby, because I still am a baby in so many ways. We're all so much more needy than we want to admit. And it's okay. Hathor said, I felt her like this, like a sphinx. She was like, I am a still stone, immense and immovable, like the Taurus. Like, I'm here. I'm physical. I'm landing. I'm like Guanyin, like coming under, rooting more deeply into the ground. Isis said, I am a queen. Green Taurus, I could feel her light. They all feel so different. And I felt like I could really feel them more today as I was quieter, you know, the differences and their uniqueness. So Green Taurus said to remember, like, to have fun and laugh and dance. And Mary Magdalene said, enjoy the currents that move through me, the strong currents that move through me. Because when I was listening for her, I felt the wind like move, and it just sounded so immense, but gentle at the same time, like urgent but gentle. And yeah, and I just thought, my body moves like that, like the energies of my body. And then I thought it was finished, and then I thought, you know, I want to know what Lillith thinks. And Lillith, I realized she's 8. Like, one person, Sarah, when she came over, she said that the deck is like an 8th temple. And I was like, yeah, I'm like, not the deck, but the outdoors, and that's Lillith. And Lillith said, I just felt it in my pelvis right away, and it just said, like, feel that, feel the red hot flower grow. So yeah, that was pretty awesome. And then the call that just interrupted this video was my mom saying I don't have to do, I don't have to pick up the employee, which opens up my whole afternoon now. So I think I still will get the computer thing finished, and I didn't have to rush to do it or feel like I was packing too much in. Amazing. Thank you. This was gifts for Guanyin. She rules and prays over water, and so yesterday when I watched that sunset, I went to the bay and said prayers over the water. And this morning when I was meditating there, I saw these things. Well, not the conch shell, that has actually been in my front yard, but I decided it needs to be honored perhaps more. Gosh, it's amazing how much it looks like genitalia. And this, it reminded me of like a spider or outstretched wings, a mouth. So, just honoring her.